Hello and welcome to Adventures on the Hero's Journey. Today we are going to be tackling Arendar in the Plane of Valor. Before we get to him though, we have to do the key quest, and we're going to do it all together because I pre-farmed all 6 required items for this. So we have to get a planar larva heart from the planar larva, and I'll explain where this stuff drops. So around here on the edge of the map, you will find planar larva. These are planar larva here, and from all in this lower area. A Razor Fang Subduer drops the Razor Fiend's heart, and they spawn in this cave over here. A Crystalline Arcane or Arachne drops the Spider Heart, which they just spawn randomly up here. And then Illumine Crawler drops the... There's 3 items of the same name. A piece of crystallized orb. They spawn up here also. Let's see here. Undead Vassal. They spawn in this general center area right here where all the undead spawn. And the last crystalline globe spawns off the Gambit Frog, or Gamite Frog, which are here, here, and here. There is about 9 to 10 spawns of those in the zone. So I would like, that was the hardest part for me to get, is this one right here, this stick looking piece of orb, or globe. That was the hardest one. It took probably 10 respawns in a respawning zone. So you're gonna want to pre-farm all that in a respawning instance of Plane of Valor. But now that we have everything, we can go and find these people. So the quest starts over here in this tent area. If I can figure out where I'm going the right way. All right, so let's zoom out. Let's turn into a skeleton, because why not? I like being a skeleton personally. Now, none of the mobs were difficult at all. I was able to actually pull everything in this general area and kill it all at once. Just no challenge at all. So there's like an undead guy just like hanging right there. Now the cool thing about the undead stuff is that we instantly kill them as a paladin. So sneak in here. Where is this guy? He's in this tent right here. So Parlin Notion, is that the guy? Parlin Notion, all right. We hail him, and we say we are brave, and or perhaps you're interested in helping our company, help the squad, Razor Fiend, assistance, trials, things, still, all right. Now we said all the things to him. Now we need to go talk to Master Sergeant Aramis Darlin. He is gonna be, I think he's right in here. Let's double check, make sure he's not down here. Yeah, let's go up to that spot, because it says he's in the Northern Bridge section. So let's go straight ahead here, and I think it's in this part here, right? It's not a very large zone. It's in fact kind of small once you really get to it. But we go up through here and over the bridge, which takes us to the other side of the water here. You can I don't know if you can swim across and get up here. The shoreline is very steep on the other end. All right, Master Sergeant. Let's see, that's Sergeant Lucian Mathers. Squad leader. There he is, Master Sergeant. So we're going to hail him. Say, I am here to aid the cause. All right, it says, what could you possibly do to aid our cause? Perhaps you think You can slay Arendar himself. The Master Sergeant begins to laugh uncontrollably and suggests I go back to whoever filled your head with this nonsense and stop wasting his time. Arendar. I don't have time to explain the glass dragon to you. Leave before I get angry. So, there we go. Follow the dialogue. Now we need to go back to the other guy. Let's see here. Back this way. So, like, I was gonna do the key here in a separate video. But then Aled told me, like, when he did his key, he was like, oh my gosh, it's quite a farm. You're going to be grinding for a while. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to pre-grind all these key pieces and save a little bit of time. So there we go. Let's go. I think it's like straight ahead. There's the tents. And we can go right in and talk to this guy. Now he's going to want, I think, the hearts now. So is it this guy? Nope, it's not him. He's not there either. Because he's over here. All right, we hail him. I'm sorry, Master Sergeant was unable to help you. Perhaps you should prove yourself before you attempt to jump into the fire, so to speak. All right, I'll prove myself. And then he says, capture some hearts and do all that. So here we go. We have, which one is that? The spider heart, the larva heart, and the razor fanged heart. Hand those over. Very good, my friend. You have definitely proven yourself. Find the Master Sergeant. He should be able to help you this time. So, let's see here. Now we need to go back to him and hail him again. Let's see here. That was north. And we can go back up this way. Now, if you're looking to get some experience, this is not the zone for you. I'm just going to say it right now. The experience sucks. I did level up to 62 throughout a lot of the stuff I've been doing pre-farming, but there's no experience to be had in this zone at any rate that is worth talking about. You'd be better off going back to Dragon Necropolis and grinding there, because this is not a good zone for experience, I'll tell you that. It's more or less a pass-through zone to kill this dragon. All right, back at the Master Sergeant, we hail him. I've heard what you did for Paralin Notion. That's quite a notable feat indeed. Perhaps we can use your help. However, you'll need to talk to the captain first. After all, I can't have you walking around in the glass lair without permission. Glass lair. Let's see here. He says it's a prison for Arendar and has been encased in that for many generations. Arendar is the crystalline dragon who once roamed the plain of Valor. During a severe rainstorm, it was struck down to the very core of its being. The mighty Arendar fell from the sky and landed in what is now known as the glassy wasteland. Planar larva began to infest its body, eventually turning its pure heart to evil. Our company was thus dispatched to this region of Valor to eliminate the threat. Company. My squad of men are a part of the Chez Verchon. However, we are specifically a part of the Douche Bullet. We fall under the command of Captain Ryglot. Our mission, for the time being, is simple, but we've run into some problems lately. What is your mission? Not too fast, you heard. You'll have to speak to Captain about that. I'm not at liberty to divulge information at this time. That information is classified, and I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Artemis laughs. Go see Captain Rygold, and he'll be able to fill you in on the details. All right, so he's back at the other side of the map at the tent. So we go back again. All right, so let's see here. We go to the tent encampment, and we talk to Rygold Copperhide. Hail him, follow his dialogue, and give him the 3 globes. All right. Easy enough, right? Besides farming all this stuff. All right. And should be right over here, hopefully. Take a look at the map. He is in the big tent right here. There he is right there. Big guy. Hail him. I am very busy at the moment. Perhaps you should come back another time, Yerd. You're busy? I can't go into great detail, but the crystalline globe was taken from our command. The structure, it is believed to have been separated into 3 pieces. Unfortunately, we're having trouble relocating it. Perhaps you'd like to help? I will help. That is good to hear, Yerd. I wish we had some more soldiers like yourself willing to help. I am going to need you to locate the missing pieces of the globe and bring them back to me. After you've acquired the pieces, perhaps you'll be able to rally enough people to lend us a hand with another mission. What mission is that? I can't go into the details as to our main purpose, but one of our missions was to exterminate the crystalline dragon. However, due to our company being split, we are unable to go forward with this part of the operation. It has been placed on hold pending the outcome of the war. What war? Unfortunately, that is one of the things I am not able to speak about at this time. However, if you're willing to rally some people, we'll be able to release some information to you. I'm willing. Please bring me the 3 pieces of the crystalline orb. So, let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. Give that to him. And we get the crystalline globe. Alright. Confident you are. We have all agreed that since you are willing to help, we will give you this crystalline globe. It is said to open the layer of Arendar. Good luck. Alright, so we have the key. And now we need to go all the way up here. And get in there. And there's Arendar up there. Pretty simple. We only have to do that once, especially on this server. Everything is account bound, right? So, well, I suppose I'd have to do it on another character. Now that I think about it, since I didn't get a character flag, I just got the key, and the key is no trade, so I can carry other people through here. So that's, I guess, how that would work. So let's go through here. Now, when we go out to the field up on this other end, we will be attacked by things, but should be fine. All right, so we're going to go to the upper area, click the lever in the center of the cave, walk and click the center, the crystal ball, and port us to the cave. All right, easy enough. So we're just going to go straight across this. I'm just going to let everything attack our aggro, and we'll feign death it all off here in a moment. There's the lever. Click the lever. Didn't do anything here. Let's feign death all this stuff off. Didn't do anything. Here, like so. Go to the upper area, click the lever, and then click the center tunnel and walk in. Oh, you know why? Because I'm not in the right spot. There we go. All right, that's easy enough. All right, and if we kind of look at this, we can kind of see what's going on down there. Some guys and stuff. All right, I think we're ready for this. We got some buffs, I guess. Protection of the Glades, I guess someone buffed me while I was AFK for who knows how long. Today, let's get all this going, and I don't know much about this fight. I just know that it's gonna be fun. And we need to avoid the center of the room because this will turn into a what you call it, a flip thing, I think, at the end of it. We'll fall down to the next tier. So let's go down here. Let's see here. I can't really see him yet. How close can I get to him before he aggroes? Kind of want to get a picture of him. Kind of looks like the sleeper. Let's get a... I don't know if this stuff will aggro, but... There we go. I think we got a picture. All right, let's tag him. Bring him on over here. And let's see how bad he is, if he kills us or not. I mean, not so bad so far, right? Like, we're not taking too much damage. I'm gonna do a celestial cleansing just to have that heal over time going on us. Let's do our burns, but I'm gonna skip blind. There we go, because we're gonna get this trash, and we're gonna want to kill the trash. Otherwise, we'll get you know, too many mobs on us, and I think we could probably tank it. Like I feel confident in this build and being able to tank, you know, multiple mobs. I mean, when we did Saren, she didn't really do much damage to us with all the ads. Like, I probably could have just burned to the ground, feigned death off. But you know, just depends. There we go. Yeah, this is working pretty well. We should get, he's almost dead now. I think we'll get the rest of them coming. There's 2 more coming now. The HP does not lock, so. There's another named on us. I have not healed other than 2 celestial cleansings and maybe 1 light of life at the beginning. But I have not done anything else, so. Now, I'm going to switch to one hand real quick, because I think that's going to be the way going forward, and I meant to do it beforehand. Just for the extra protection, because the one-handed DPS apparently is about the same there as Arendar's down, is about the same as the normal DPS. And we got our character flag there. And let's get this guy. There we go. Let's loot up. Actually, before we loot him, I want a picture of the corpse for the screenshot. There we go. Like that. Perfect. Easy kill, I think. Didn't really have too much worry there. So we got an honorable war sword and a Wrath of Nathaniel. So that's a pretty nice 2-handed Monk Lord Beast weapon. And then we got a 2330 one-handed slash. Not too bad there. Let's hail the planar projector. We've already spoken. All right, don't need to hail it. Click on the trap door and zone into Halls of Honor. So click the trap door. It drops us down. And I don't know where it is. It's been years since I've done this. There we go. And this gives us access to Halls of Honor A. So you can do the what you call it, Halls of Honor next. I believe that's where this goes. Maybe it's Bastion of Thunder next. But not too bad here. Just a bunch of mobs. We're just gonna pull them all, I guess. I'm not really concerned. This build is so crazy strong when it comes to durability and stuff. So I'm not too concerned. All right, let's keep pulling all these guys. We'll stop at these red ones. I don't know what's going on there, but definitely kill all this stuff. And to complete the flag, we do need to go into Halls of Honor. So that's the only reason I didn't stop the video back there when we killed it. But I think there we go. So there's the Halls of Honor there. Let's just start killing this guy. But this hammer I'm using has a rune on it, and using a shield increases the damage of our primary weapon. So we get a little bit of extra damage there, which kind of makes it about even. So it's kind of nice. Go. You can see there, we're not really taking too much damage. No, I am running. What am I running? 5 stuns. In order, I guess, but I got rid of the lower level one there. This one seems to be better, and they work, right? They all proc. Well, they were all proccing Prismatic Strike. I don't know if they still do, but Definitely gives me a little extra DPS there, along with extra healing from healing light. I think each stun is like a 500 point heal, so definitely definitely worth it. It might be lower DPS to, you know, chain stun like this in this build, but you know, you got to put your own little touch on it. So, and I'd rather do a little less DPS and be unkillable versus do more DPS and have a risk of dying. There we go. And done. Let's loot these guys up because they are going to drop these strands and bricks. Those are used for crafting the pieces for the crafted armor. And it does look like that the planar armor is going to be best in slot for a lot of classes. So having a lot of that laying around is going to be useful. Might have to even get up trade skills. Alright, these guys hate me? These guys don't hate me. Perfect. What about you? Alright, hey guys. How's it going? Can I just zone in? No? That's not how I zone in, is it? Maybe click it. There we go. I was wondering what it was. It's been like 20 years since I've done it that way. Right, and we now are in Halls of Honor. Perfect. Awesome. So there we go. That is Arendar and how to get access to Halls of Honor. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.